Hello and welcome to another Gemini. I must not mess about. Hello and welcome to another Gemini Rogues video. This is the Ashitaka. Is that right?
Ashitaka.
Ashitaka, sorry. Ashitaka. Japanese battleship. Premium tier 6. As you can see on screen is my choice of kitment. I'm not sure, what do I go for? It'll be aiming systems. I always go aiming systems. Yeah, aiming systems gives you little extras.
You need them.
You need them. And propulsion. We always go propulsion. Here you go, look, 50% acceleration and deceleration. Takes 50% off it. You don't really notice it, to be fair. And the final one, you've got no 2 million coin, man.
Yeah.
No choice. 2 million coin for target acquisition, I believe that was, wasn't it? Boosters, because it's premium, you want to smash on some global XP because it does actually help it a lot. Actually helps you. If you play this a lot, you'll make some XP. That's good. And coin, make some coin boosters. Oh my goodness, I have none. I have no coin boosters to put on it. And rare boosters, look, am I gonna bother? Yeah, I did. I went for the 2. You could see it on the screen. I can't remember what it is. And there's the flag. Look at that awesome flag, man. I think we're going to run through, statistics first, Killers 05. Survivability. As you can see, I've got 59,400 because you've tweaked yours, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit. I've got the inspiration on the commander. It's a little bit of HP.
Yeah, okay.
About 2% extra, so it adds up on 59,000.
It does actually. Helps actually. You got 300 arm, 330 mil armor. That is actually quite useful because you need it in this ship. We need armor, Killers 05. We need it. Sorry.
We recognise them guns, don't you?
Yeah, we recognise guns.
410mm third year type guns. Seen before on the Mutsu.
Yes, these are Mutsu guns.
And they are quite potent, but they're not the most accurate.
Or don't have the best penetration, as we know, because it's actually Mutsu's tier 5, it's tier 6. So tier 5 doesn't see tier 7.
It is quite pacey though, 31 knots.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It does get up to that, but it does take a while. That's why we use the propulsion upgrade. Concealment, I won't even worry about concealment because everything can see you.
It's true.
Even like if you're firing smoke, you're going to get seen further out, so don't bother. I think if you tweak your commanders, you can get better concealment. It's not worth it. Don't waste your time. Just smash it out. I mean, I've not got a commander in it. This is my first go. I was setting it up for first go, Killers 05. I have actually, luckily, got all the Japanese commanders. Don't ask me how. Just happen to have them. I'm scrolling over, trying to find my battleship commander. Here's my latest one. So I've not really perked him up much because I've used all my coins to do everyone else, but I'm sure I thought I did. I forgot to tweak him because he's quite new. I think I chuck a few more at him. See, like, I haven't got any promotion orders. I have no promotion orders. Luckily I can actually give him an inspiration of my British battleship commander, who's quite good. I think he's up to level 16. I've used him quite a lot, but oh no, he's level 12. No, it's the other one's 16. Reginald's 16.
Not Andrew.
No, but Reginald, it's a cool name, isn't it? Anyway, seeing as he is my battleship commander, you can see all the little pluses and minuses on the right hand side. It's a case of choosing what you want, Killers 05. Did you bother doing all this on yours, or did you just smash him out with a quick go?
I have.
You have bothered?
Not this intricate as you have. I've just used just a general battleship commander.
I see. I suppose it depends if you actually got it.
I'd selected on it, to be fair.
Yeah, this is your gun traverse. I've actually gone for a gun traverse one, which it doesn't feel like it's helping. Thing is, I've only half done that one, so it's not going to make a big difference till we get to the top one. But you can guns. Actually, I think that might be a handy one to have. You know the gun swapping, ammo swapping. I've not bothered with it because I don't really know what HE is like yet. Have you used much HE in this model?
I didn't find it very effective. I always stick with AP when I'm firing.
Okay.
It's a bit of a bummer, especially with the 30-second reload if you come up against a destroyer swapping from one to the other. So sometimes you've probably got a salvo already loaded up that you just.
I know, but that model takes like 1% off that.
Wow.
So
Oh,
Yeah,
joys, oh.
yeah, the joys of that 1%. So anyway, you get the gist of the commander. Luckily I've got the battleship one. It doesn't actually help me hit much stuff though. I think if I took him straight out of my Motsu, he's saying, "No, use your Motsu skills, man," and doesn't really do much. But anyway, as you can see on screen, this is your little ship.
Yeah, you can see
this
the
is your
extra
game.
hit points I've managed to rustle together. So I've got 60,120 extras.
He has quite a little bit more. I can't remember what
Over 1,000.
Mine was 59, something
Just
400.
under 1,000, I think.
Yeah, so that's like a little tap from a destroyer, isn't it? Yeah. You get set on fire much in this?
Yes, this is like a floating match. Anything strikes you, it seems to set it up. But you're very vulnerable to HE, I found, when I've been playing said ship.
Do you catch on fire as they just brush past you?
Yeah, and it doesn't take much. You can get a salvo fired at your HE round and just one hits you for like 400 and it sets you on fire.
Yeah.
And it seems to happen quite frequently.
Well, tell us a little bit about this ship.
This ship was laid down in 1921 and the Washington Treaty came out in 1922, and the Washington Naval Treaty, and it was scrapped by 1924. So that's a pretty much historical version of the...
So it was real, but they started building it and then
again, it was only initially called the Ashitaka, and its name changed to Takeo.
Okay.
So it's a very, very brief history.
It
was from the Amagi class, I think I'm saying that's pronounced, which was a series of 4 battle cruisers flown by Japanese and Royal Imperial Navy.
Yeah.
And it weren't like the sister ship, it weren't the main ship. One got destroyed by an earthquake and was pretty much unsalvageable.
Yeah.
This one got scrapped along with another ship, and they turned the other one into an aircraft carrier.
Awesome.
The Akagi. I hope I'm pronouncing that as well. And the Akagi took part in the Pearl Harbor attacks.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then was destroyed in the Battle of Midway.
Can I just interrupt you for this New Orleans getting smashed? No,
so
not yet.
We'll talk about them guns.
Yeah, okay. Talk about the guns then.
You're going to see here that the accuracy.
Look at that dispersion.
Look at the dispersion on them.
Oh, you're 10.
Well, we've got one in.
Yeah, 1200.
So you can see that I'm just trying to get my back guns on him now. It's a bit of a chance we're taking, a little bit broadside to any ships that are coming around the Cosmo, but we're just taking it. Ooh,
that was me. I just citadeled him.
They're a bit better, a little bit better. And he's just had a bad day.
We do apologise. We did smash
He's had a bad day. So we can see there, we've got his first kill, we've got 11,000 damage up.
Oh, we've got his counterpart.
I found that the best way to play the ship is not to be the first guy in, which I kind of am at the moment. So I'm on the anchors.
Support battleships, aren't we? Holding a flank.
This is not. It was designed as a battle cruiser, not as a full-on battleship. And you can see. I know you can see the Ashitaka is one of the enemy seats.
He's side on.
Do not want to be sideways on.
He wants to suck in some shells.
Yeah, and so we're full-on retreat here at the minute. We're on full reverse.
Demonstrate the side armour, I think.
Yeah, it's not got much. And this is one problem I've found with this ship. If it gets a tier 7 battle, which I did for about the first 5 or 6 goals I went in it, which I weren't impressed about, then you just get wrecked.
Oh, okay.
You get absolutely wrecked. You're spotted straight away before you've even had a chance to run away, and Bismarcks and Tirpitz will just absolutely wreck you.
Are you talking going on side on or actually trying to defend yourself?
You just get Citadel constantly. Any shots coming in from side, you can see some more raining on him, and that elf bar's disappearing fast.
I think that was me.
It's really fast. So you see, you do not want to be out in the open. As soon as we realised what we were doing, we backed it back up there. You can't be that big bully battleship that ploughs straight forward and pushes the whole team back on a corner or a flank or whatever you want to call it on an island. It just hasn't got enough about it to do that job.
The thing is, if you look at this match, how it's going, it panned out really tactical because we were holding this flank.
And there we got first hits received from the HE rounds and run fire. That's what I'm talking about. This thing is just, it sets on fire quite easily. And
every HE round that hits
if you see one and you're in a cruiser, just stick some HE on because this thing's going to burn.
That's a good tip, actually. Yeah. The French ships have got some nice HE, so if you're in a French ship, just HE them off.
2 siders on here. It's not ideal the position we're in.
No, you're a bit.
I'm on my way back now, trying to get back to that cover. Nice view at shells coming over us then. Yeah, you can see the dispersion on the shots are not great.
It's like a 50-50. Sometimes you get a good dispersion. Sometimes you get. See, look, that's quite where they land.
One.
Yeah. Sometimes you get a good dispersion. Sometimes you don't.
Well, at this point, I see again, we're at about HE rounds are on fire again.
Yeah.
It can't, every time you get a volley of HE rounds, it just seems to go up.
I think it's because your deck's made of wood, man. That's why.
So I'm trying to keep my front to one ship, side to another. We're trying to cover that side off now by getting back around this corner, but he's kind of opened us out by doing it himself.
Yeah, well, like I say, in the we're technically support battleships. We're holding his flank.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good way to play it, to be honest.
Well, what's
you can't get balls in, man.
Yeah.
You can't get balls in.
The cruiser that you can see firing on me now.
Yeah.
The La Garçonnière.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, no, it's good enough. Nice one.
He's got. I mean, we're going to see how manoeuvrable he is and how poor the shell velocity is. I'm looking at him. He's sat.
Yeah,
he's not moving.
He's not.
And
moving.
the minute I unleash this salvo,
yeah, go on then.
He's off. And by the time I look at the dispersion on it, and by the time it gets there, he's gone.
I think them shells gave up. They went. He's gone.
I'm not going to try and get out there and try and tech on. I mean, this thing is big. It's long.
Yeah.
It's a torpedo.
Vacuum.
It just sucks them up like no tomorrow. It's fantastic at doing it. If you had a job at trying to get yourself torpedoed, this does it.
If there was a badge for sucking up as many as torpedoes in a match as you could, this would get it.
Yeah, by far. So I'm not interested in second. You can see the shell velocities don't really go that high. A chance now. Will it go over that island?
No.
Now I have a look. No, they're not going over.
Wow.
Worth a go.
It was definitely worth a go.
You never know your luck. We're quite far back, but.
Yeah, I like the use of your patches. You're using your patches quite nicely.
Try again. No, still not happening. Gear up on that idea now. Try and see where that cruiser. We'll try to draw that cruiser out from the island cover he's got across there, and bring him into that open water. We've got a cruiser of his own across there, so he's kind of pinning him there in that position at this moment in time. But there's a ship you can see there. His last known position. He's coming through that gap.
Yeah.
Bit of a gamble here. I'm hoping that I'm going to come face to face with him. He's a cruiser, so he's going to have his torpedoes. Is he going to have enough room to turn his ship in there to get torpedoed? If he does, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
But if he can't and he's face onto me, then he's a bit of mincemeat.
He will be. I like the way you were looking at the game panning out, because I was still trying to position at this point, but you nailed it, man.
But you're going to try and get a sneaky shot in here, aren't you? You're a little bit further away from the said bit of a rockery. I was struggling to get my shots over, and you don't seem to have any problems.
I was in the right place at the right time, I think, because my guns actually do range over their base, because yours are almost over it, but mine were, I think with my perk choiceage, it did increase the range of my guns as well slightly. I think that's the difference when you tweak your commander. You can actually get some little bits of perkage in there.
It's constant fine line. I mean, you spend a lot of games, especially in tier 7 ones, running away, which is handy to have 3 guns on the back, but you'll notice that if you've got 2, if you're facing real with your stern, then you can't use the 3rd one, the one closest to the centre.
I've had games where I've had to turn me stern to try and defend myself. Yeah. And it just doesn't work for you. You get smashed.
So there you can see that that has moved out of the gappage now in between things, and this is where you're going to try and open up a bit of a volley onto him through a little window, is we would like to say.
Could we call
it's a shame we can't show it the actual shot you took to get this.
I could actually smash it in here, you know. I could flick to my screen. I did save it for prosperity.
That's not you, by the way, that were just firing on the top of my head.
This is mine coming in.
What I'm trying to do is just try and open a new front up on these ships.
Smashed in, look at that, he's gone.
Beautiful, gone, destroyed.
I reckon he was definitely lining up to talk to you, you know, because you were spotted. But look now, look, everyone's side onto you. You got like a pointed.
Look at the dispersion again, though. I know we got a big chunk out of him, but the dispersion was. It's not accurate. You still struggle over distance, I find.
Because the thing is, when you're up close and personal, do you feel that the guns aren't doing anything?
Yeah, it seems worse the closer you are.
Not
I think that probably one of the. I mean, driving's not the best here. We're trying to
that's definitely you. Actually,
I'm trying to tear as best I can, but we just bit off more than we could chew there on the manoeuvrability side. I think. Shot plane down. I'm happy with that.
We could mention the rudder shift as being the issue.
I think it's about 14 point something seconds off the top of my head, if I remember right.
But that wasn't the problem, though, was it?
No. Me. Buffoon with a controller in his hand.
Are you starting to sweat now because your score's starting to go up?
I'm hopeful. I mean, this beauty of this game is there weren't many destroyers in it. Because the destroyers are kryptonite to this ship for me.
Yeah.
They are absolute kryptonite for it.
They outspot it, they can chase it down if they've got the speed, and you just suck the torpedoes in like magnets. which is the most annoying thing. So you're near 100,000 now anyway, Kilos 05. So are you starting to sweat thinking that you want to hit stuff?
Yeah, I thought, oh, you know when they come round side of zone at close range, you think, yes, here we go. So my secondaries was firing as well, and we didn't do a lot.
No.
I think we did about 3,000 damage with that volley we just fired in.
That's what I mean. Is it a penetration issue, do you think? Or do you think it's just purely you're over?
I think it's hitting. If you notice there's not many out of the volley you're firing are actually hitting the ship. A lot of them are just dropping straight into the water or straight over the top.
I know, but you want to be shooting slightly into the water. So the
That's
velocity,
what we're
you
trying,
can't have very good velocity on the shells, can it?
Not at all.
If it can't go through that little bit of water. But anyway, we're picking it.
Look at them all. They're all still siders on. It's beautiful. I mean, we are siders on ourselves, but we're not being targeted, so
no,
make hay with the
we're on the run anyway, aren't we?
Yeah.
They were the two trying to hold that flank, but gave up.
Yeah. And look
really
at them.
worked.
Look how many drop short.
Yeah. Right. I think it's typical Japanese dispersion.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you say, its hitting's a problem, but if it does,
yeah,
you know about it.
Definitely.
You know about it.
I mean, how many citadels did you get in this game? 2. I think I get 3 in this game. I think it was just shining on us, wasn't it?
Oh, look at that.
Look
at that.
Very nice.
I mean, this is what I'm loading three salvos up here, and I only fire 2 because I think that'll be enough to kill it. Look, fire 2, I'll save 1, and I think, this will finish him off.
It'll finish him off. No. That's a shame.
I have to fire the second lot, and by the time they get there,
you just squeeze them in, didn't you?
But that's what I mean. Sometimes you just cannot rely on the guns to perform.
It's a shame, really. It's quite a nice ship, but I think
around the island quick. Ooh, just enough.
Accelerate. They get a citadel a lot of the French stuff. I think the thing that lets this the ship down is the gun dispersion and probably the penetration of the shell.
I mean, the PC has got a different shell type it uses in it, so it can't be really compared to the console version.
No, I think the PC version's been buffed, so we can't really compare it. But even though that leaves us a window for buffage in the future.
Nice.
Oh, you made some nice credits there, didn't you?
Nice coinage.
2 citadels. How many secondary? I didn't actually do. I thought 8. But I thought I did more secondary hits actually. But anyway, nice game, Kilos 05. I think we can't really say much more about the Ashitaka, can we? Or was that it? Game over then, Kilos 05. Thank you very much for all your game knowledge and history. Later.